Hey everybody, it's Pastor Scott Teedy from Delaware Bible Church, Delaware, Ohio, and these are strange times that we're living in. I think I'm doing a test right now on Facebook Live, just to see what you all think. The test is I'm thinking about doing a Facebook Live briefly every day because we're in the midst of this whole coronavirus thing and things are changing so rapidly. I think maybe the best thing to do for the time being is to do a Facebook Live every day at lunchtime until y'all get tired of it or things kind of quiet down. So this is episode 1 of Lunchtime with Scott Teedy. And here's what I would like to do during that time is just share with you what's going on, what the latest news is, how I'm thinking about that as a Christian, and what our church is going to do about it. So if you like this, let me know in the comments or whatever, or call me or whatever if you're a church member. And if you think, this is a huge waste of time, you can let me know that too. Just a couple of things today, because I'm just doing this as a test. Number one is the Centers for Disease Control has released a new guideline. Okay, so we did not have church yesterday physically. We had church yesterday digitally. We had a worship team and me and some AV people in the building, and that was about it. And it went okay. I was really impressed. A lot of people tuned in. A lot of church members tuned in to watch the live stream. And it was weird preaching to a mostly empty auditorium, but we got through it, and it was fine. And yeah, so but the Centers for Disease Control, the CDC, has put out a new guideline that says that they don't want groups of people over 50 meeting for the next 8 weeks. So no groups over 50 meeting for the next 8 weeks. And what does that mean for our church? Our church runs 350 or so on a Sunday. What does that mean for us? I don't know yet. We're going to make that decision in the coming days, but you can bet that we're probably going to continue to meet digitally for a little while, and we can talk about what that's going to look like. But we're making plans here at the church for what's happening. So that's the big news. Now, every day, our governor, Mike DeWine, it turns out is doing a pretty good job, at least in my opinion. Every day at 2 o'clock, he does a press conference, and he gives more information and whatever. As you know, Delaware Christian School is on a 3-week hiatus. I am assuming that's going to last longer. We're gearing up for online education. I don't know what that's going to look like yet, but that's what's coming. But I think that as the information comes out, as we receive more information, I'll share it with you and what that means for us as a church and how we as Christians should think about it. Okay, the big thing I'll share with you today about life is this. The goal, it seems to me, is that we're trying not to overwhelm the healthcare system. The coronavirus is coming. It's here in Ohio. And from what we've seen in Europe, the danger seems to be that we don't take action, and this virus spreads faster than we can deal with it. And the whole point of what I think our government is trying to get us to do is to slow down the spread of the virus, so that people that need health care, they need to go to the hospital, that there'll be adequate personnel and equipment there to be able to serve them, supplies, medications, everything. So I think all our government's trying to do is to slow the spread, and we can participate in that by listening to what the government says and taking appropriate action. And so I think that's all we're trying to do here is to slow the spread, so as not to create panic or a situation where healthcare professionals have to make a decision about who they're going to treat and who they're not going to treat. There'll be adequate capacity for everybody. Okay, so that's it for today. If you like, again, especially if you're from Delaware Bible Church, if you like this, tune in. Put in the comments below that you think this is a useful thing. It's just kind of an update every day. If you think this is a terrible idea, I'm open to that as well. Thank you, and may God bless you.